Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Wednesday. Almost forgot the day. October 12th, 2022. Fun day, chill day. Let's talk a little bit about it. On today's Level 1 podcast, there really wasn't that much to discuss in the realm of game news or anything really going on. Today's my final consecutive streaming day of the week, so we talked a little bit about, recapping all the awesome stuff that happened here this week. Yes, I did talk a little bit more about Street Fighter 6. As there appears to be infighting in the Street Fighter community about Street Fighter 6. And I guess people who have started playing Street Fighter in the last 10 years or so, who are considering themselves the modern era of competitive Street Fighter, having a lot of disagreements with the older players. Talked a little bit about that on the podcast, and I did some Q&A. First stream today was The Evil Within. Solid progress, as usual. Definitely remembering some of the things I didn't like about the game when I originally played it. The lack of or very sparse checkpoint system during key moments like boss fights that are long. It's kind of annoying. Or, clear out an entire room of very tough enemies and then instant death around the corner. Oh, guess what? You restart before the room of the really tough enemies. Do it all again. It's like, but I didn't fail the combat. I failed the cheap instant death in the next room I didn't know existed. Why am I being punished, right? But anyway. We made good solid progress, but the stream had the lowest level of support in months. Could it be that because it's an older game? I mean, possibly, but you guys voted for it, right? We had a whole poll going on, if you guys wanted to see me do a survival horror game, what it would be, and you voted for The Evil Within. So it wasn't me that chose the game, it was the audience. And, I'm doing what you guys asked for. By the way, we're more than halfway through the game now. I actually did the math. We're probably about roughly 4 to 5 hours away from the end. It really depends on how well I do in the upcoming final challenging segments, because if I remember, there's a lot of gauntlets and things coming up near the end of the game that are quite frustrating. But yeah, I definitely will beat it within 1 to 2 streams for sure. We'll have it done before all the hot new releases start hitting next week. But I don't know why support was just so low today. Kind of unfortunate, because tomorrow's my day off and I was trying to raise funds to have for my day off tomorrow, But overall, I still had a great time. The audience seemed to engage and have a good time with it. So we're having a good time with the playthrough. And then tonight it was Disney Dreamlight Valley. We had significant progress. Upgraded the garden. Ended up opening up a whole new area of the village. A new character was introduced. I won't spoil, but a whole new character. There was actually a plot line where the whole village got cursed, and I had to solve the curse. It's pretty interesting, actually, what we did tonight in the time that we had. And not necessarily surprising, but the stream ended up being more supportive than the Evil Within stream. At least on the late stream, we did hit a tier 1 tip skull. It took to the end of the stream, but we hit it. We didn't even do that on the Evil Within stream. So overall, it was a really slow support day. The funny part about that is the weekend when I played Street Fighter 6 was a really strong support weekend. So if you want my take on it, I think people are just tired of the older games. They want new games. And I hear you. Again, this was a summer that was incredibly slow. And right now, honestly, we should be playing Overwatch 2, and I'm not, because the game never fucking works. I was supposed to be balancing new games with the older playthroughs, and I wasn't able to do that. It's been over a week, and I haven't been able to play Overwatch 2 a single full stream yet. And obviously, I apologize to all of you about that. I can't control it. I can't make Blizzard be a good game dev again. So, yeah, there was definitely disappointment this week with the Overwatch 2 not working and us doing a lot more Evil Within than was originally planned, right? Anyway, here's the deal. Tomorrow's my day off. I hope that all of you have a good day tomorrow. Be safe, have fun. If you watch anything here on DSP Gaming when I'm not here, remember a few things. Liking the videos, leaving comments on them helps a ton. And we'll create engagement that'll bring more people to the channel, especially very important right now with these new games coming up right around the bend, okay? So thank you to anyone who watches the content but also goes the extra mile to like and leave comments. It helps tremendously. Another thing you can do, I actually talked about this good chunk on today's podcast, super thanks. I never talk about them. But for those of you who exclusively watch videos like the Daily Wrap here on DSP Gaming and you don't watch the live streams, super thanks are a way you can go above and beyond to support this channel. Just take a look at the, below the videos. There should be an option for it. I'm very appreciative of anyone who does it, but I don't get them that often. Last month, I'm not even kidding you, I got 1 super thanks. in the month of September. So I hadn't been actively checking for them. And then this morning, live on the podcast, I checked, and I had a bunch of them. I was like, oh, crap. So I went ahead and I liked the post, and I made sure that people knew that I was appreciative of it, because I like what I like to do when I get a super thanks is I like the post and I fave the post. So that way you see the highlight, the post gets highlighted in the comment section of that video. So please consider doing super thanks if you like any particular video. All right. Tomorrow I'm off. I got a lot of errands and things to run. And I'll be relaxing with my wife. This is not a busy day out for us simply because we had 2 of those already the last 2 weeks. So tomorrow will be a more laid back day for us. When I come back on Friday, I'll talk all about it on the Level 1 podcast. And then Friday is the first game in a long line of new releases coming out. Scorn. Scorn will be on Xbox Series X under Game Pass. I'll be checking it out on the first stream on Friday to see what it's all about. Personally, I'm hoping that it's scary. I've heard many different things. So a lot of people were of the impression this was Doom. Apparently it's not. Apparently it's more survival horror than Doom. And has a lot of gore. So we'll see firsthand on Friday what the game is, and I hope you'll join me for that. Friday night will be the return of Friday Night Fights, which I haven't done in 2 weeks now, because last week I was busy with Street Fighter 6. So old school fighting game fun on the late stream on Friday. Saturday is the big Rob Gavigan React Marathon event. I've spoken with Mr. Gavigan, and he is getting us his curated list of videos that he feels are going to scare the crap out of us if we watch them together on Saturday's marathon event, okay? So that's going to be fun. The rest of the week will be the continuation and conclusion of Evil Within. A few chill late night streams. This Tuesday, the premiere of Plague Tale Requiem, the sequel to Plague Tale Innocence from a couple years back, the game that was shockingly good and surprised the heck out of me how good it was. I am very excited to play this new game. So just this coming week, Scorn and Plague Tale Requiem, 2 hot new horror-themed games to check out for October. So I hope you guys will be here this week if you can, to support the channel, to support the streams, to chill, to have a good time, and enjoy the Halloween horror vibes. All of you, I would like to personally thank you. This was a really great streaming week because it got a lot of attention on the channel, me playing Street Fighter 6. We got a lot of new subs, a lot of support over the weekend. I really appreciate that. I think we can keep that momentum going with all the new releases about to hit. So thank you guys so very much. Have a good night. Have a good Thursday. I'll see you Friday when the real busy gaming season will finally start. Peace out, and I'll see you then.